Konnichiwa minasan, Rebecca here, and today I'm going to show you how to make Tamagoyaki, which is a traditional Japanese rolled omelette. Tamago means egg and yaki is describing how we're cooking the egg. So without further ado, let's go to the ingredients. So here's what I use for my Tamagoyaki. I've got 2 chopped spring onions here. You can use mitsuba parsley as well if you wish. And I also like to cut up some seaweed as well into mine. You're going to need 1 tablespoon and 1/3 of granulated sugar. We've got 3 tablespoons of this stuff here, which is dashi stock. If you don't have dashi stock, don't worry about it. You can use 2 parts Worcestershire sauce and 1 part of light soy sauce. Again, that's tablespoons. We're going to have 2 pinches of salt. We've also got our light soy sauce here, so I'm using 1 teaspoon. We've also got our eggs. So here I've got chicken eggs and I used 4. You can also use goose eggs, you can use duck eggs, you can even use quail eggs, but if you value your time, just use the chicken eggs. And we've got some olive oil here that we're going to use for coating the pan. So let me just quickly explain what I'm going to do first before I do it, folks. So we're going to get the pan up to the highest heat possible super fast, and then we're going to coat the pan with our oil. So I've got my olive oil here, and we're going to do that with some kitchen roll as well, so you get a nice even spread. I'll then put a tiny little bit of the Tamagoyaki mixture within the pan. If it sizzles, that's when I know it's ready. I'll turn it down a little bit, and then that's when we're going to put a very fine layer of the Tamagoyaki mixture in the pan. You then roll it and then coat the pan again each time, and we continue to roll the mixture, but I'll show you that just now. Alright, our pan's hot enough, so I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to coat the pan. And now for our first layer. If you see any air bubbles popping up, just be sure to pop them. This is going to cook really quickly, so keep an eye on it. You want to turn it just before the top part of our layer is cooked. So the underneath will be cooked first. And then we're going to roll it over once the sides have firmed up a little bit, which is looking that way right now. And you can roll it with a fork and with a spatula as well. Try not to burn yourself when you're doing this part. Nice and easy. Be gentle with it. Oh, it's super tricky. Oh. Roll it right the way over, scoosh it back a little bit so you can keep rolling it. Lift it off the heat and push it right the way back to the other side of the pan here. You can keep it off the heat for a second while we coat the pan again all over with that olive oil, and again let's get straight back at it with another layer. That smells really nice already. And just towards the end, you can shape your tamagoyaki by pressing the spatula against it, just to keep it all in place. Any excess bits of egg, just move them over and we're ready to plate it up. And here we have it, our tamagoyaki. So if you use a square pan, obviously you're going to get a nicer square shape, but if you use a round pan like I have, you're going to get something looking like this. So very carefully going to chop it here. And here we have it, our tamagoyaki. Just look at the colour in that. And there you have it. Basically, within 10 minutes of putting all the ingredients together, mixing it up, putting it in the pan, you have your tamagoyaki. You can see here. It makes a really nice side dish to any rice bowls, sushi. You can put this inside sushi as well, or you can even put it in a wrap. I sometimes do that with a little bit of mayonnaise, some salad leaves. It's very nice. Or you can just enjoy it on its own. Oishi. The saltiness and the sweetness really complement each other here. So you've got a lovely umami dish, but yes, pretty high in protein, very nice snack. If you do have dashi stock, it does make all the difference, but it still tastes just as nice with 2 parts Worcestershire and some soy sauce. So yeah, if it seems like something you'd be interested in trying, I'd highly recommend giving it a go. That is really nice.